we are going to be reading a book called Mystery Sightings, Bigfoot by Marvin Lopez. So this first page here, you can see we have the table of contents. And this is kind of just where it shows us like what's going to be in the book and like where we can find it in the book too. So we see here we got Monster Hunt, which is on page 4, Monster Sketch, which is on page 6, Reported Activity on page 12, Suspected Behavior on page 16, Speculation on page 24, the Glossary on page 30, and the Index on page 32. So Monster Hunt. And as I'm reading this, I want you guys to pay attention to how fast I'm reading. I'm not reading too fast, not too slow, and I'm trying to sound out the words as best as I can. So Monster Hunt. A monster hunt for Bigfoot is on. Reported sightings from the past and present fuel this search. No matter how many skeptics try to call off the hunt, Bigfoot believers keep on looking in the forest across North America. They stay determined to find the legendary giants. And the word skeptics here, a skeptic is somebody that doesn't necessarily believe in something. So if you're a skeptic of something, you might not believe that it's true. And also over here we can see we have a little orange tab that says our first encounters. Native Americans were the first to report Bigfoot on the run across North America. Now we got Monster Sketch. So what exactly are Bigfoot hunters looking for in the woods? They are keeping their eyes open for hairy, hunched hominids. The monster sketch created by eyewitness accounts identifies a Bigfoot as similar to a human. The unique physical details include a shorter neck, wider shoulders, and longer arms. And this word up here, the hominids, I believe that is a word for something like a Homo sapien, so something that is kind of like the Sasquatch, but we can actually look in our glossary at the end of the book and it'll give us a definition. And we see here it talked about the unique physical details, including a shorter neck, some wider shoulders, and some longer arms. We can kind of see that here in the description over here onto the right side. So now the face profile of a Bigfoot features a wide, flat nose. The nose is rumored to be so flat that the creature's lips and chin stick out much farther. Bare skin shows on the face, but facial hair can still make a Bigfoot look in need of a shave. And right here we can see the wide, flat nose, and we can kind of see here how the nose is actually pushed in farther than the lips are. His lips are out farther than his noses, which is not common. Us and human beings, our nose is the farthest part of our face away from our body, so it sticks out the farthest from our face. And over here it says in many colors. Hair colors vary for Bigfoot. It can be black, brown, red, gray, or even white. And if we look at the picture, this one kind of looks like a brownish red Bigfoot. So the height of a Bigfoot can beat that of the tallest basketball players. The creature's weight can be greater than that of the heaviest sumo wrestlers. The best size comparison might be the Gigantopithecus. This is an extinct ape that stood 10 feet, or 3 meters, tall and weighed more than 1,000 pounds, or 454 kilograms. And the word extinct up here, extinct means it is no longer existent on Earth. It means that it is no longer living. There's no longer one living animal of that type on the Earth. So the name fits. A Bigfoot's massive body is supported by large feet. The feet are so long they would be needed at a size 23 shoe. That's pretty crazy. Reported activity. Bigfoot hunters believe Bigfoot could be almost anywhere in North America. In the United States alone, sightings have been reported in every state except for Hawaii. Still, the towering forests of the Pacific Northwest, especially Washington State, are considered the favorite hideout of Bigfoot. The giants have been spotted there most times. Creatures of California? In California, Bigfoot sightings are more common than mountain lion sightings. And Mr. Jans actually went on a vacation over here to the northwest of the United States and like the southeast part of Canada up here, or I mean southwest part. And we actually drove through a lot of towns where their big tourism was Bigfoot hunting. So like every shop they had was Bigfoot oriented. You could go in there and you could buy like fake Bigfoot hair, some paw prints from him, and stuff like that. In order to stay hidden, Bigfoot are most likely on the move at night. Monster hunters think Bigfoot use the cover of darkness to evade detection. Humans do not have sharp enough night vision to spot them. When Bigfoot are spotted after dark, it is most often because of red eye shine. And if we look over here, we can kind of see he's got those red glowing eyes. And I'm not sure if any of you guys have cats or anything, but if you've ever seen a cat in the night, they also kind of have red glowing eyes. Now we're on to suspected behavior. So eyewitness accounts describe Bigfoot as naturally athletic. The, the bipedal or bipedal creature appear able to quickly pick up their pace from a walk to a run. With their long strides, they might be able to reach speeds of up to 40 miles an hour, or also 64 kilometers per hour. Though giant-sized Bigfoot are graceful on foot. Graceful just means they are quick on their feet, they're good on their feet, they don't trip, stuff like that. So the forest turns into an obstacle course when Bigfoot are on the run. But Bigfoot seem able to tackle the obstacles. They have been spotted climbing trees and jumping from cliffs. In water, they do an excellent frog kick. While there, they have been known to also fish for a snack. Knock on wood. Bigfoot use knocking on wood to communicate with one another about their location. So they might knock on a tree 3 times, tell another Bigfoot to come there, or like knock 2 times to tell one to go away. And Bigfoot are classified as omnivores. They are thought to be hunter-gatherers with a taste for both plants and animals. Their teeth are said to be human-like for handling a similar mixed diet, but unlike humans, Bigfoot probably willingly make animal carcasses and garbage into meals. And a carcass is just like the bones and the leftover stuff of animals. Bigfoot likely fears encounters with humans. Reports tell of the creatures running and hiding at the sight of the eyewitnesses. Little children are the main exception because of their non-threatening way. Still, Bigfoot will never get too close, and they are prepared to scream and throw huge rocks to drive people away. And they also have a skunk strategy. A stinky smell that is gag-worthy might also help Bigfoot stay safe. Now we're on to speculation. So skeptics believe this Bigfoot briefing is all made up and that there are no Bigfoot to be found. No one has been able to recover Bigfoot remains. They point out, no, so no one has been able to recover Bigfoot remains, they point out. They also don't trust the limited physical evidence. They think people tamper with human or animal footprints to create Bigfoot tracks. And these are frames from the 1967 Patterson-Gimlin film. The theory is that Bigfoot are imaginary creatures like Santa's flying reindeer. They say that false stories have brought the hairy giants to life. They also suspect that pranksters have caused commotion in the woods while dressed up in ape costumes to fool people into believing. And here, costume maker Philip Morris has claimed that the famous 1967 Patterson-Gimlin film is of a person in a gorilla suit he made. So these aren't actually pictures of Bigfoot. Well, people did believe these were pictures of Bigfoot for a long time. This guy named Philip Morris over here said that that's actually an ape costume or a gorilla costume he made, and that's a human inside of it. So that kind of brings into why some people might be skeptics, because of things like this, you don't ever know what's true and what's not true. So if not fake news, skeptics believe Bigfoot sightings are the cases of mistaken identity. Brown bears have humps between their shoulders and sometimes stand upright. Large fluffy dogs like Newfoundlands could also easily look like monsters from a distance. So here we got a brown bear and then the Newfoundland dog. Yet, in spite of all the doubt about the existence of Bigfoot, the monster hunt continues. So now here's the glossary, kind of where it goes over some words that might be tough for us. So bipedal is walking and standing on 2 feet. Carcasses are the bodies of dead animals. Evade means to avoid or escape. Extinct is no longer existent on Earth. Eyeshine, the reflected glow in the eyes of some animals at night, and that's when I was turning red. A couple other ones here. Omnivores are animals that eat both plants and animals. And remains are dead bodies. Skeptics are people who doubt what others believe. So that was our story for today on Bigfoot. And if you guys want to, you can email either me or Miss Noner and let us know, do you believe in Bigfoot? And then why or why not?